Привет, ребята, с вами Антон, и сегодня мы начинаем проходить замечательный хоррор, которого я очень долго ждал. Сначала полгода это был выпуск самой игры, потом еще полгода локализация. И вот эта замечательная вещь вышла. Она просто замечательная, нет слова больше. Поехали!
My name is Sьюзен Эшворт. I live alone in this old two-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside. Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true, but I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway. I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly. But they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew. Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course. Prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard, and now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down. Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it. I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
Хочется отметить перед началом прохождения, что данную игру создал один человек. Я его имени, честно говоря, не помню, но в Википедии можно найти. Дело в том, что он специализируется на психологии буйно помешанных людей, маньяков, садистов, серийных убийц, насильников, педофилов. То есть он не понаслышке знает, что происходит в темной стороне нашего мира. И поэтому свои знания он воплощает в своих играх. Первая была игра Downfall, Horror Adventure Game. Замечательная вещь, я не знаю, может быть как-нибудь я за нее и возьмусь. Очень крепкая штука такая, очень атмосферная. А вот эта игра, я думаю, даже еще лучше будет, потому что полчаса я играл в нее, и запись даже делал, но, к сожалению, у меня все сбилось, поэтому я начинаю заново. И в ближайшее время прохождение будет не чисто интуитивным, а достаточно узнаваемым, по крайней мере, для меня. И все головоломки, которые будут встречаться в ближайшее время, я буду знать, как проходить. Но начиная со следующей серии, я думаю, все будет очень даже сложнее. Ну что ж, поехали. Перемещение стандартно, тут клавиатурное, поэтому в полной мере адвенчурой назвать эту игру нельзя. Также здесь очень много интерактивности присутствует, в частности в плане диалогов, то есть можно выбирать множество вариантов ответа из заданных ранее. Эту дверь мы открыть не можем, поэтому просто пройдем мимо. Меня сразу заинтересовало почему мы оказались в каком-то туннеле или где-то еще, я так и не понял после такого природного поля. Обратите внимание, какой сногсшибательный дизайн, просто офигенный. Ну ладно, не будем отвлекаться. Тихо. Блин. Вот уже третий раз подряд вот эта штука вылезает, и каждый раз я купаюсь на нее. Нам нужно открыть дверь. Понятно, закрыто. Ну окей, ладно. Тогда пойдем в другую сторону от хижины. Потому что здесь ничего полезного.
Huh? What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me.
Купились, да? Вы правда думали, что я пойду обратно? Но нет. Давайте осмотрим тело. Это я, мое холодное безжизненное тело прямо перед моими глазами. Что оно здесь делает? У меня во рту ключ. Я лучше возьму его с собой. Все, теперь можем отсюда уходить. Странная, да, ситуация? Обнаружить ключ во рту у трупа. Повезло. Очухались вроде. К сожалению, из-за игровой механики мы не можем перемещаться в разные стороны, только влево и вправо. Увы, печально, но это так. Но тут все с лихвой компенсируется шикарным сюжетом, бесподобной музыкой, атмосферой. Ключ, кстати, подходит к этому домику, который мы только что прошли, но открывать его сейчас на данном этапе нет никакого смысла. Чтобы не тратить время, просто будем следовать за оленем. Странное место, не правда ли? Меня очень заинтересовало, что здесь делает машина с горящим капотом. Я бы еще мог понять, находись тут обломки, но вот это... Огонь, что-то новенькое. Да уж. Сегодня явно везучий день у этой девушки. Висящее тело. Мое мертвое тело, висящее на дереве. Я должна была испугаться, но я чувствую пустоту. Постой, что это за блестящие вещи у нее на шее? Это ключ? Ну, делать нам здесь больше нечего. Все равно мы из дерева снять не сможем. Ну, конечно же, ты потерялась, моя дорогая. Вот. Привет, Hotline Miami, как говорится, да? Закрыто. Как отвратительно. По крайней мере, это не моя голова насажена на пруд. Вот теперь сейчас нужно будет быть внимательным и двигаться туда, куда держит направление ворона. Мерзость. Кто это сделал? Здесь есть еще кто-нибудь? Мы вытащили из него нож, который нам Наверное, сейчас же и пригодится. Я думаю, вы уже поняли, да? Где и как. Все, мы взяли ключ от тех самых ворот. Давайте уйдем отсюда, здесь больше нам нечего изучать. Интересная такая завязка, да, сюжетная? И то, это пока что только самое начало. Все раскроется чуть позже. Не полностью, тем не менее. Так, ну, закрыто, да, это я понял. Я забыл инвентарь использовать.
Welcome to my house, Sьюзен Эшворт. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
Death?
Interesting. Yes, perhaps that's what I am. I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doom, but I'm salvation too. I'm feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Sьюзен.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know? Always there.
So I was wrong. You're not death?
No, I am not. Perhaps I am life. But then again, does it really matter?
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Sьюзен. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Sьюзен. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here. Now we can talk properly, my dear.
Так.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me, but there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me. Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Sьюзен. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? They're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Sьюзен Эшворт. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you, only in a slightly different way.
Так. Что-то нам предлагает очень странное.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites. That's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life, and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them, There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Sьюзен Эшворт. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear, dear Sьюзен, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality.
Да что ты творишь?
You cannot die, Sьюзен. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Sьюзен, see this door here?
За ширму заглядывает.
I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
Да, конечно, жесть пошла самая натуральная.
Yes, it's you, Sьюзен. Come closer. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you would endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't. Sьюзен, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out And that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Так.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
В общем, я хотел бы вам сказать, что в предыдущий раз у меня все сложилось совсем иначе. Я отказался от ее помощи, она взбесилась, и я потом оказался сразу на поле. То есть, если вы захотите сами проходить эту игру, вы будете играть ее по второму сценарию, который резонно отличается от нынешнего. А теперь давайте задуем свечу, как она и попросила.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
Офигеть просто можно.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
Больше свечей мы задувать не будем.
A lonely seashore.
Потому что вы сами уже поняли, да?
What the? How did I get back here?
Что из себя представляют эти свечки? Ничего хорошего. Ну, а теперь, в принципе, нам с вами нужно возвращаться туда, где дом стоит. То есть, там мы используем ключ и, возможно, лом. Потому что здесь я остановился последний раз, и как дальше играть, не знаю. Такой пейзаж классный. Замечательный пейзаж. Почаще бы такой пейзаж был, в играх. Вот прекрасно. Здесь мы с вами используем ломик. Надпись снизу гласит: аварийный переключатель питания, опасно. Внутри темно. Вся эта кровь вокруг прохода. Кто-то был ранен. Жесть, да? Офигеть. Безумие самое натуральное просто. Жесть. Но неожиданность-то какая, блин. Это было, конечно, просто офигенно. Реально, как в песне пелось только что. Безумие. И причем неожиданное.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patience are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Основательный душ.
Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Основательный душ. Так, интересно.
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Давайте Сьюзен Эшворт.
Sьюзен Эшворт.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth.
Ладно,
Please,
хорошо.
don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Да, интересно. Очень даже, я бы сказал. И сюжет такой взрослый, то есть без всяких там идиотских примочек и несерьезности.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way.
Привет.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just
Да,
wanted to say you're
давление
lucky,
хорошее на
I
индикаторе.
think, and that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Аппарат забыла. Ну что ж, наверное, он останется с нами теперь, да? Такой громоздкий. Обалдеть.
Bad dream?
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
I was burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she. I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you would sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
Ну ничего,
I
дочери...
don't have a daughter.
Да, дочери...
Whoever she is,
Офигеть.
she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Так.
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward. because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Sьюзен. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Sьюзен.
Давайте посмотрим. Сохраним игру, и на этом, пожалуй, серию мы с вами завершим. Давайте проверим. Да, все правильно. Ставьте пальцы вверх, добавляйте подписчики. Всем спасибо за внимание и пока.